Hello and welcome to Dario's Comic School, and today we take a look at the development of RockNRoll Vampire Hunters, and I share the process with you, what I'm putting together, and let me update you on how the comic is coming along. So I have 1 month time to assemble this comic. And before you leave, stay. This is the nugget of this video. I watched a video about Corey Otley, and after this we will do the Invincible comic review. And Ryan Otley, when he got in he said he didn't draw that good, but just staying in the game made him good. And also another guy said being in business is the business. Does this make sense? How to create a successful business by being in the business. How to create a successful, strong body by being in the gym, by using it. And so that's what I plan to do. And also, like for the RockNRoll Vampires, I will hit you in a second for the drawings, but I locked in my inspirations, which will be like 100 Bullets and Frank Miller, and a bit of The Walking Dead, and a bit of this Crimson, and I will show you in a second how all of this will apply. So I had an idea for Brick, the guy who leads the RockNRoll Vampire team, to be someone like Marv from Sin City, but somehow I got the idea to cast Josh Homme from the Queens of the Stone Age, and so he will look like maybe a bit like this, and I don't know what vampires can take, how much pain they can take, but I'm not sure what would happen if you hit them with very big bullets. It will definitely play somewhere in the desert. I got Rick Grimes' axe. He will wield it. They will have like the mariachi guitar cases full of guns. Here Rick's hatchet, and yeah, it was like getting together my Nicholas Winding Refn movies, like a bit of the style, like the Pusher trilogy, Spaghetti Western, Near Dark, Invincible. I love the fights in Invincible, so I will take the fights from Invincible. I will take some of the flavor of The Walking Dead, that they are on a mission or are on a hunt for vampires, or you know what I mean, like in The Walking Dead it's like you go from A to B to C, and maybe it will also be like here. And I want the world to feel kind of lived in, not too cliche. So this guy always says something funny. And after they finished up the vampires, he said, "It's time for some rest, folks," or something like that. He's hungry now. Where is it? Let me show you. Yeah. And I was thinking about the other members, but this is how I'm piecing it together. Like, this guy, I think, had a band and was touring the desert. And then a vampire chick, a vampire groupie, slaughtered his band. And I don't know, maybe he assembled the RockNRoll Vampire Hunters so they could hunt vampires and get revenge on them. Then I have here Johnny. You will see his design in a second. But Brick will be tough as a nail, and he will look a bit like a mixture of Marv and Josh Homme. And after he's like taken some wounds from vampires, he just says, "Pour some booze on it." I think there's a E missing here. Pour some booze on it and stitch me up. Like he's tough as a nail. He just goes on. I will talk in a second about this design device I got from Jake Parker. And I want to include a bit of color in this comic, so that's where I will lean on the 100 bullets, because I can definitely ink and draw it, but black and white is a bit too little. But with a simple color style, or a reduced color style, or a very stylistic color style, like here in 100 bullets, that would make me happy. So I will look at 100 bullets for coloring my RockNRoll Vampire Hunters, and take definitely some inspiration from this one. And also for the drawings, as you can see, Sin City, Bruce Timm, Darwin Cook, Nicola Mari, and here we are again. And this is like also his backstory, I think, before he got a band. Maybe he was in the war. He wears some dog tags around his yeah, the words are not coming to me, but yeah, like he was in the war. And I see him somehow as a James Woods in John Carpenter's Vampires, and this fits. His frame is a bit more broad than James Woods. And then Can We Go Now? I'm Hungry. Like he's not shocked about what he sees here with the vampires. But he knows it's all real, and it gets dark and gritty. So here's the dam, and then I hate it when I can't finish my set, whatever that means. And here's the gun in his hands and a vampire head right here. So I think this could be pretty cool. Maybe I will use some of these shots. Maybe I will use this or this, and we'll see. Here I got some of the designs for. This is a good guy, but he's still a bit of a madman. Like even if he bleeds, he just laughs it off. And here's young Johnny. He will be probably the youngest in the team. And this is the evil guy, the bad guy. And he says, "You're not gonna look so good with your head ripped off." And this is straight from Near Dark, but we'll see. Maybe it will change a bit up. And I was casting some redheads and Selma Hayek, maybe for the teammates or whatever happens here. Maybe some betrayal even. And I'm putting together the cast, and I'm putting together the story. And I'm looking at Jake Parker. He got a video. I will link it down below or right up here. It's like how to write a story. And I know these points, but I was going through it and kind of building on this. And then I will fit my story into this. And at the beginning, we see the normal world. Johnny kind of going along his path, living his life. Then there's the inciting incident, some reaction, then break into action in act number 2. Snowball can't be stopped. Midpoint raises the stakes. Things go sour, and then from here we break into act 3. Character has now to fully dedicate himself to the goal. It's either do or die, and then the climax resolution. And as you can see, I started somehow reverse. Like I have some story in my head, but I don't have the story. I have the design, I have the characters and the settings, but I don't have these pieces in between. And this pyramid, as I understand it, you cannot structure it anywhere, any way else. Like, look, you cannot put design at the bottom and plot down here. It needs to be the pyramid. So this conflict and resolution, the thesis, antithesis, and synthesis must be why it happened, must be like the bottom layer, and then comes characters and settings, then the plot, and then design. But I'm working on it, and I wanted to give you an update on it and show you what I'm doing. And I think like Josh Homme, the guy from Queen of the Stone Age, as Brick, the leader of the vampire hunters, I think that's a good thing. And then this guy as a vampire, you know what I mean? It all comes slowly together, and I'm getting a feel for, I would say, the movie, for the comic, and I like where I'm going. And I want to deliver a cool story, but I want to deliver also something you people can really enjoy. And yeah, we'll see us in the next video. See ya.